Hello and welcome to the Violet Sanctuary Spy YouTube channel. I'm Tia Johnson, your spiritual consultant, and today I'm going to do the Oracle card reading for the month of February. So for this month, I have been inspired to use 4 Oracle card decks. Wisdom of the House of Night by PC Cass and Colette Baron Reed. A really cool Oracle card deck, the Romance Angel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. My favorite one thus far, especially since I am a certified dream coach, Angel Dreams Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue and Melissa Virtue, and a deck based on one of my favorite archangels, Archangel Michael Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. So I'm going to start off with the Wisdom of the House of Night, and I'm going to put these other cards aside while I shuffle them all, and then I'll turn the one over. Where's that one? Okay. As always, I love that shuffling sound. And you can always say your prayer, of course. I just usually ask Spirit to give me clear insight and let me know when to stop. And sometimes I do pull what I like to call bonus cards, which means after everything is said and done, sometimes Spirit just moves me to get another card. But it goes to show, this when we think we're done, sometimes we're not. Spirit has other plans. And we do 3 here as well. Of course, we had to use the romance cards. I mean, this month does include Valentine's Day. Of course, we're supposed to show love year round, but why not use these cards now? Let's do 3 as well. Alright. We'll do 3 of each. Okay. So 3, 6, 9, and oh, we have 4 for this one. Okay. 13. All right, so let's start with the Dreamers Kitchen Creation. Pretty cool. So for this card, what I'm getting is that, yeah, you're going to be cooking things, you're going to create things this month. Don't lose sight of things that don't come out right the first time you begin to create. For example, if there's an idea that you have that you like to work on, or say maybe there's someone that you have a crush on and your first approach didn't turn out as well as you planned. Whatever the case may be, just keep in mind that the kitchen is a great place to learn, to experience trial and error. So forget this month, especially the beginning of this month, don't be surprised if some things that you do don't come out as planned. It may seem a little bit slow and so forth, but don't worry about it, because again, like I said, part of being in the kitchen just means that you get to create more, do more things, learn, and so forth. Fire Opal, sensuality, confidence. This is awesome. I love this. Okay, so Fire Opal. Really cool element, fire. So in the kitchen you have fire, and now we have fire as well. So this is the month where you're going to see a lot of your passions take place. It might seem as though they may go a little bit slow, but just keep in mind that whatever you are interested in, when you have a special interest in, keep that in mind. Don't let certain things get to you, especially if you don't see like a quick result. And this can also mean to buy the fire opal crystal. It could be tumble, which is smoothed out, whatever the case may be. But just know that this the fire opal also has to do with your lower chakras. Like, I know I mentioned fire and the color red and all that other stuff, so you're thinking the root chakra, but this also has to do with your sacral chakra, sensuality, all that great stuff, and that color is orange. So begin to work with the fire element as you begin to create this month. Ooh, white, beautiful, source, divinity, enlightenment. Wonderful. Awesome. I like this card because this really shows that progression will take place throughout this month. If you were to look at the fire, you'll see several colors. You'll see orange, sometimes you see blue, all that good stuff. The smoke can appear as a smoky color, black, or lots of different colors. But white is an all-encompassing color, just like when you shine, there's a prism and you get all the different colors. Keep in mind that here that there's going to be a lot of blending going on this month, meaning blending of your passion, blending of everything that makes you, and it's going to be amplified. So when I see this in regards to the kitchen and the fire opal progression, because you notice the different petals, so there's a lot of things coming together, things being magnified, all that great stuff. And just remember that you are divine, source is always with you, all that great stuff. And that you can become a very great chef, a manifestation. You're stirring up the pot, all that great stuff. You got your passion going, and watch what you do blossom. Okay, moving on to the romance cards. Here, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. It's a pretty neat card. So, I'm getting again to reference back to the kitchen. Maybe you had a crush on someone and didn't come out as planned. Maybe there's just something in the relationship period that just needs work. Okay, it's not the end of the world. The great thing again about the kitchen is that you can always try again. You can use new seasoning to cook your new dish, so to speak. So here, work on your partnerships. Work on your romantic partnerships. Focus on what you can do in your life. What can you change in your pot of romantic love? Do you have the fire cut on to get the water boiling, or you just have the pot there and the water in the pot and you're waiting for something to happen? I mean, where do you have to be proactive? What seasoning should you use instead of the old seasoning that you normally go to? What needs change? So focus on that. It does say give relationship a chance, but how about give your thoughts a chance. Change it up a little bit. Don't try too hard. If you've been doing everything right, you haven't seen any change, it just means that there's that person who's out there for you who just needs to change his or her way of thinking so they can come onto your vibrational level. So keep that in mind. Don't lose hope. This one. You deserve love. You're lovable. Yeah, this is cool because, again, I just keep hearing go back to the kitchen. Just because one dish didn't turn out, it may turn out good, but it wasn't great, doesn't mean that you can't continue on. So let me bring that down a little bit. So yeah, just know that you are deserving, because when you're creating something and it take a while, so like when you bake a cake, you got in the oven, you're waiting, like, oh my god, forget it, I don't even want this cake anymore, it's taking too long. No, you deserve that cake. You put all your ingredients into that, so keep in mind that you deserve love. Don't lose that aspect of your thoughts. Next, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, that's cool. Again, reference back to the kitchen. I just keep hearing go back to the kitchen. Learning experiences. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and of course, I like the saying forgive but don't forget, because it's a kind of reminder to help you not to go back to that particular class. You know, you learned it, you passed it, continue on. Again, use different seasoning, you know, as you're stirring your pot. And again, remember, learn, which is why we have cookbooks, right? So we can go and use the right ingredients so we won't mess up and all that other stuff. So let's move on to Archangel Michael. This is your life's purpose. Prayer. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. This is awesome because I'm getting, this is for the rest of the month, like the middle of this week on. I recently made a mini ebook for those who signed up to my newsletter, and those who already are signed up, you're going to get in this newsletter about discovering your life purpose. So while in beginning up until like the middle of this week, actually towards the end of this week, and then phasing out the end of this week to the rest of the month, it's been really focusing on you and what you need to create or what you are creating, but you just need to tweak a little bit. Here is following on the path of your life experiences, your life purpose, what you like to do from here on out. So this card is really tailored to everything associated with your life purpose, sort of like the subline. So say your life purpose is to be a love coach. So what would be an association of that? Therapy, not just setting up good dates for people, but the psychology behind dating, other stuff like that. So you can go back to the kitchen and recreate some things, figure out what's good for you and your life purpose. And by going to the kitchen, you can meditate more, you know, you can focus on what you need to do. You can imagine a pot and your spiritual seasoning, the crystals you can use, scents that you like to use, all that great stuff. Go forward fearlessly is the next card. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Here we go. Life purpose again. It's just really go fearlessly. And I love that there are stars around Archangel Michael. It's just a really good card, and it's just telling you to just go through fearlessly. And I have to tell you, it's okay to be afraid, you know, but continue on for your highest good. You will be amazed at the people whose lives you will touch, and there'll be people who you will never meet, whose lives you will have touched, and you will help them in the most profound ways. So it's okay to be afraid, but you can always give those fears up to the angels, especially Archangel Michael. You can ask them to protect you from that way of thinking. Have confidence. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at the correlation here. Okay, so have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. And look at this color. White, silver, white, pink. So even here they match up. Okay, it's like this color. Things are going to come whole and together. You know, you just got to get through some things. Like here, you have to get through some things. Here, you got to get through some things. Don't let fear, or even in here, some things that just didn't take place the way that you like it to have, to get in the way. Just have confidence. Keep on pushing. Just like the little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. Moving on to the last deck of cards here. Chapter 1, the end conclusion. Yeah, because guess what? This is going to be the last chapter of your life the way it is now, because you're going to recruit Archangel Michael. He's going to help you with your life's purpose. This card over here. He's going to help you to go forward fearlessly. Okay. With confidence. And it's just like, hello, goodbye to the old way of thinking. And look, there's the crescent moon. Wow, love that. Crescent moon has to deal all with strength. So let's begin to rewrite or write a new chapter. The next card here, High Priestess of Spirit. Oh, this is such a beautiful card. High Priestess of Spirit. So with this card, can you see? Bring it up here. Okay, so with this card, this is like what we've been talking about, all encompassing. This card, I know it has the High Priest of Air and so forth. This is Spirit. This is all this is everything put together. Notice that you will be able to tap into this power, and she's just so calm, and she's just like almost like she's relaxing. She doesn't know everything is gonna be okay. How amazing is that? So tap into your inner High Priestess or High Priest, and really just channel in the great spirit of everything that's coming together. The next card, Wishing. Cool. This is like a little retreat. Let's begin to center our thoughts on something that we haven't thought of in the past. And so what I mean is, just say I wish for great things. I wish for something great for my highest good to happen, because when I feel like that we've been focusing on specific things, which is great, that's what you want to do, but there are things that are just waiting to happen, just begging to come out and help you, but you just don't know it yet. So let's just wish for great things to happen in unexpected ways. And you work so hard, why not focus? See, this is great because this goes with this card. So now, and again, there's that fire element, right? So now that you made it all the way up to here, and you got this all-encompassing spirit where you basically just got rid of anything that was holding you back from feeling whole, you're good here. Now it's like, all right, let's move on and focus on something else. So towards the end of this month, you're really going to start to focus on different things that you haven't focused on before, but things that you had no knowledge of, which is the really cool part, because you're focusing on the unknown, and that's part of the mystery of spirit, to focus on the unknown. So what a great month. Okay, begin your creations, make your own spiritual recipes, so to speak, to help you maintain your passion, keep hope, have confidence, don't give up on love. Do give up on being fearful, but what I like to say is acknowledge it and then give it up, because you try to just sweep it on the rug or just go away with it, it's not gonna work. So it's okay, like, oh, okay, angels, I'm fearful of this, take it away, do that. So let's start to write new chapters in our lives and communicate with our higher self, our great high priest or priestess, and let's begin on focusing on new great things. Okay, so thank you, and you have a wonderful February.